Scott, how are you feeling? Out for 5 or 6 weeks of injury, you feel you're back to your full fitness?
Yeah, getting there. Obviously good to get some more minutes over the past 2 games, and good to get back out in the grass with the team and get more minutes in, as I say, out in the training pitch.
How's the mood in the camp at the moment? Obviously 2 historic wins last week, another victory midweek. You know that Celtic are within your sights at the moment. How's the atmosphere at training?
It's great. I think it's, ever since the managers came in, he's been really important on that and try to build a good atmosphere, and we've got some great results, so it's the sake of using that momentum and building even more momentum now.
Is it something you talk about as a group of players, the title race, the gap between the two, the big game coming up at the end of the year? Is it something you talk about as players?
No, not really. We've got ourselves in this position by just taking it game by game, and that's how we'll continue to go.
Is that the message the manager relays to you?
Yeah, definitely. The next game is always the most important game, and that's probably what we'll do obviously now to the end of the season.
What's the manager been like with you since he's come in?
He's been great. Obviously I didn't feature as much as I probably would have liked under the last manager. He's came in and he said, the whole squad's been given a fresh slate, and if you impress him, you can try and stake your claim in the team, and that's what I managed to do. And unfortunately I picked up a wee injury, but that happens obviously in football, so it's the sake of now knuckling down again in training and try to fight back and get that shirt, or just try and get minutes to help the team.
Do you feel that with the manager coming in, you say he seems to like you as a player, get on really well with him, do you feel that you can have a long-term future at this club, a longer-term future than you obviously considering leaving in the summer? Do you feel that you could stay here for many years?
Yeah, definitely. Football's a crazy game, as you well know, so as you say, it looked as if I could have been going in the summer, but for one reason or not I ended up staying, and yeah, it's the sake of just knuckling down and taking an opportunity when it comes, and if that stays longer, then fantastic. I love being here.
Is there something particular, Scott, about this manager that kind of rings true with you, that maybe kind of brings out the best in you?
I'm not sure. I love the way he works. He's came in, I think he's been a breath of fresh air for everyone here, the whole staff on and off the pitch. His training's been very good as well, and as I say, the results we've picked up have been fantastic, so it's the sake of building momentum as well. When
you say you love the way he works, what is it he does that you love? Is it organisational skills? Is it the way he talks to people? What is it that's so good about it?
He's just very straightforward. I think you know what you get with him, and he's very clear with what he wants from you individually and you as a team, and his intensity of what he wants to do and what he wants to bring as well.
I think he said over the past couple of weeks that he's kind of seen the confidence levels rising in the squad, obviously, as the games and this momentum builds. Is that something that you as a player is feeling as well?
Absolutely. I think you can see individually and collectively as a team that the confidence is starting to build, and as I say, touching on it, picking up great results always helps with that. It wasn't going to be able to change straight away after 1 or 2 games, but you can see now that he's had a few more games that you're starting to see more of the picture and idea of team he wants to be out on the pitch.
Have you spoken about the significance of that win on Wednesday night and what it did to the top of the table?
No, as I said, touching on it before, it was the sake of we've got ourselves in this position just from taking it game by game, and that's what we'll continue to do.
Scott, the manager spoke a lot about the relationship between the fans and the players over the last few months and how it's been improving. He said that was one of his main targets, and you're a good example of that. The reaction you got when you came on at Hampden, fans were delighted to see you back. Is that something that the players are noticing and taking a bit of strength from, the fact that the crowd are very much, after maybe being angry earlier in the season, very much right behind them again?
For sure. Obviously they had every right to. The performances and results weren't there at the start of the season, and now obviously it seems as if we've kind of turned a corner, and the manager obviously touched on it, try to get that kind of relationship back with them is so important, and I think you could see how important they are for us when we're together, so it's so important for us as a team and as a club moving forward.
Did you enjoy it at Hampden, which is a special place for you?
Yeah, absolutely. It was great to get that reception, but the most important thing was to get the result, which was fantastic for us, and yeah, absolutely delighted about that.